All right, we're live. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy last day of the month. Can you believe it's March 31st? March flew by. I don't even know where it went. I'm like, wow, April 1st is tomorrow. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. So, first of all, I want to make sure everybody saw the announcement that we are picking up the new Equinox tomorrow at 5 for those that can come up or be up. Would love for y'all to be there. Wear your unit shirt if you have one. If not, wear black or pink. And then we have our first community night tomorrow night at 6 with dinner included. So be sure to let me know tonight if you're planning to come. I had the privilege today of speaking with Mackenzie's volleyball team and talk about strength finders. It was so much fun. Loved it. Played some games and shared some knowledge of strength finders. So that was super fun. And just honestly, the privilege that I had, that your daughter thinks highly enough of you to share with her team is a pretty awesome privilege. So that was pretty fun. So that's why I am here sitting on the floor. They actually were like, why don't you go and sit at the desk? I was like, because I'm already sitting in the floor. So don't worry about it. And our world traveler is on. Hi, Natalie. Welcome
I'm
back.
here.
Welcome back to the USA.
Yep. Surprisingly, I feel okay today,
Good,
but
good.
still took the day off work. So,
Yeah, it'll take you a couple of days to get back into acclimation. For
oh,
sure.
yes. I mean, we basically hit the ground running.
Yeah, that's what you do, right?
So, oh, yeah.
Awesome. Well, welcome home. Glad you're on. I just made the announcement of 5 o'clock tomorrow is the Chevy Equinox pickup at 5. And wear your unit t-shirt. And then 6 o'clock at the Mary Kay Beautiful Place is our first community night, which I'll tell you more about that, in a little bit. But I just wanted to make sure everybody saw that announcement because I'd love to have you all there. So, all right, Spring, are you ready to get us started? Spring has our devotion tonight.
Yes.
It's all yours.
Hello. Okay. Well, kind of like Elisa last week, it just hits you today. You know what you're going to talk about, and then some events happen, and you're like, you know what? Maybe that's what I need. Today I was in traffic and saw road rage. I don't know. Someone got out of their car saying some profanities to the other guy because I don't know if he cut him off or whatever. It was silly. And so my devotion tonight is how do you want to be? How do you want to be in life, treating people? How do you emotional management? I'm kind of just like Elisa, loving some Gloria Mayfield Banks, watching her master classes, and she's going over emotional management. So I'm kind of learning a little stuff. But when you get stuck in a situation where the other person is upsetting you or done something that just rubbed you the wrong way, how do you do that? How do you take care of that without losing your stuff, right? How do we treat people? How do we? I'm not really good with the Bible knowing stuff like quotes, and I'm learning thanks to Jen. But just like, thank God, he's just kind of a neat guy. I found something. It's Peter. It's called Suffering for Good, and it just kind of, I was trying to look for stuff, trying to find my way here, and I found this, and it says, finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. Do not repay evil with evil, insults with insults. On the contrary, repay evil with blessings, because this you were called, so that you may inherit a blessing. I kind of live like that. if someone's having a bad day, I try to think something's going on to have a bad day. You know what I mean? I'm trying to change my mindset of thinking, well, you're being a jerk. Why should I should be a jerk to you? And that's not the way it is. And sometimes we get caught in the moment of being hateful and ugly. And sometimes, we have to, put our foot in our mouth, and say, hey, I was a jerk and I apologize. And that makes us more human and more compassionate, and I don't know what the words I'm looking for.
Humble.
There it is. There it is. When you can admit wrong, I think you learn from it, and we can grow every day from that. And so I was just thinking, in that situation, did that guy have to be so hateful to that other guy, and cause a scene? And because when I grew up with foul-mouthed people, right, and I often found myself kind of just ducking out, like it made me cringe. I should be immune to it, but it always made me cringe. And I come to the realization is the people you associate yourself with, you kind of, if someone sees your friend saying, so, they're associating you with that. I don't know. It's silly, but it is. And how you talk and how you present yourself in public has a lot on the way you talk, right? So I guess what I'm saying is how we treat each other is important, and how we address the no's that we get too. So I don't know. I just thinking about how do you guys want to be, and how are you when people are negative, and what's your thoughts? And did any of that make sense?
Yes, that's so good. Have you heard this saying, what comes out of you, if you're a cup of coffee and you're bumped, what comes out of you is what you're made of, or something like that. I don't know exactly how it goes, but that made me think of that, right? Because how you handle situations is, yeah, what you're made of, for sure. I also in the chat put, you become like the 5 people you hang around the most. Elisa was told last week
Yes.
she's a toxic person, so I have to think about that. Wow. What's the toothpaste sermon? What comes out when you're squeezed?
Oh,
Well, when I
you
used
can't
to
put
work,
it back in.
yeah, when I used to work with kids, we give them all like a little sample size of toothpaste, and we talk about squeezing it out, and we talk about like the words that you say, and even though you ask for forgiveness, you can't always take them back. And so we would try to tell them, okay, now I want you to think of something that you would say that's really ugly, and they'd squeeze it out on their hand, and we talk about it, and then I'm like, okay, now let's pretend you didn't say it, put it back in, and they're like, I can't.
Oh,
So,
that's so good. What a
yeah.
great analogy. That is
Yeah,
good.
I cannot take claim for it, but it was a really good teaching, lesson for little kids, because they always little kids and bigger kids too, but little kids always think you can say I'm sorry and then it's all over, and it's not.
You can't take it back. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good lesson. That's good. I love that. Awesome. Thanks, Spring. What a great reminder. I love that. Awesome. Okay, well, we're going to reverse our night. Normally, we start out with our Thrive and Shine tip, but tonight we're going to start out with our product knowledge, because I want to get into the month of April. So we're going to do that at the end. So tonight, I am going to talk about product knowledge first. And tonight, your product knowledge is on the eyebrow tint. And I actually have some pictures from our beautiful consultant, Spring Frazier. She had some guests the other night, and I'm going to show you some pictures. So how many of you use the brow tint? Everybody use it? Okay, most everybody. Okay, awesome. Well, these pictures are incredible. So here's the first picture. Here's the, no, that's not the first picture. Here's the first picture of her guest. And you can see that, you know, you don't even see her eyebrows, right? And then this is a video. Let me see if it'll play. Of one eyebrow
for the eyebrows.
done and one eyebrow not. Here's a picture. So you can see that it literally opens up her eyes, frames her eyes. It doesn't look unnatural. But this picture of her hair down with both eyebrows done it's just incredible. She doesn't have any other makeup on at this point, just eyebrow tint. And it's just incredible. Now, the other thing I wanted you to see, now that was actually both eyes done. This guest, see the eyebrow on your right. See how it stops halfway. She still has hair coming down the eyebrow, like the end or this part of the eyebrow, but see how it's like not colored. She doesn't have any brow tint on that side. Okay. So that one side, it looks like it's halfway done. The other side, we actually put brow tint on the second half of the eye. Look at the difference, how it extended her eye. And the other thing I want you to notice is on the eyebrow that has half of her eyebrow on, she used instant spring, or did she use the under eye corrector? I think she used under eye corrector, actually. Yeah. So
yes, the under eye.
Yeah, like you can visibly see a difference. And what's incredible is the brow tint is like a little thing that makes a huge difference. So how I demo this is I actually use a mascara wand. It will fit in the tube. Now I do show them the brush because I'm like, I want you to see that the brush is actually really tiny. So when you're demoing it today, the brush is going to feel big, but it's not normally that big. It's normally this big. Okay. So you can see the brush is very, very small. Now this comes in blonde, dark blonde, brunette, and dark brunette. And I would say that sometimes the blonde can get ashy. So it depends on what shade of blonde you are or they are. Okay. So you might have to try both blonde and dark blonde, or brunette and dark brunette. Okay. So just know if it's just like not quite the color, like grays, like gray headed people, I always put them blonde because it seems like it tends to go ashy. So just kind of know that the tint matters. Now, the other thing that I want to show you is, I don't know if you've been on InTouch and tried to find fact sheets, but I had a little bit of trouble finding fact sheets. So I wanted to show you guys where fact sheets are now. So this is actually, let's see, how do I get out of here? Okay, this is actually an order form. I am under an order form, okay? And then I go under makeup, I'm under eyebrows. And then this is all of the eyebrows, okay? So if I click on the clear brow, let's see, that's not what I want. I want this volumizing brow tint. So if you go over here, you can order it, or you can do a quick view. But if you scroll down, you can actually, there's a link right here, the product fact sheet. When you click that, it brings up the fact sheet. Who knew? I did not know that's where it was at. How about that? I spent a lot of time figuring that out. I'm like, if I'm trying to figure that out, I'm sure you guys are trying to figure that out. So you can see it's all in one place, which actually is kind of brilliant to me. For me, I just think that's really, really great. But you can also get overview, claims and benefits, application tips, ingredients, and selling materials. So you guys, we used to have the ingredient list. We don't have that anymore, although you can search by ingredients, but you can get the ingredients right here, all in one place.
What do you mean we don't have the ingredient list anymore?
Well, used to the ingredient list was like all the products was listed. We don't have that anymore. So you have to go to each individual product to search ingredients.
So like if somebody says they're allergic to said ingredient, you can't just go find it anymore?
I think you can search. Let's just try it here. Let's go back. Let's go back to home. So, okay, let's try this search first. Let's say, give me an ingredient.
I don't even know. Put nickel,
Lanolin.
or that works too.
Is that how you spell lanolin?
I think so.
Click the button to show the results of lanolin. So I think you can actually search for a product. How about let's do mineral. Gosh, if I could spell. Mineral oil. For her. So let's see here. See, that doesn't even have an ingredients list on it. So I am not exactly sure. I was simply trying to find the fact sheets and then came across the ingredient list.
There was a little thing that said ingredients.
There,
Where's it?
yeah, there was an ingredients thing on your thing.
Ah,
Right.
here we go. Okay,
Okay.
so let's do this. Algae extract. So I guess that's right. That would be, those are the 3 products that have algae extract.
That's kind of scary.
Right.
Be like, ew.
But yes, okay, so that's good that we still have the ingredients checklist.
Good.
Yeah, but to find the ingredients of a particular product, you go like you're ordering and then go to, let's say we want to know what's in the CC cream. Then you're just going to go to the CC cream and then here's the fact sheet and the ingredients. Application tips, selling materials. So selling materials is going to have documents, and that's going to be videos under digital image. Digital image is going to be images that you can use digitally. Documents are going to be documents that actually explain the product, and video is going to be more of a video. So, yeah, anybody have any questions?
Are those videos you can send to your customers?
Yes, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. Yeah, probably most of them should be shareable. I was just reading what Natalie said. That's cool. That's hilarious. Okay. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is how to do a shop my party link. So as we jump into April, and maybe some of you guys are going to do the 15-minute Facebook Messenger parties or another party. Maybe you have a party or you have a facial, they're bringing friends. Okay. However, this happens, even if you're having an open house and you want to set up a shopping link, you can totally do this so easily. So you're going to go over here to Shop My Party. This is the main page on Mary Kay in Touch. Shop My Party. And then all you're going to do is create a party, name your party. So I'm going to name my party Spring Open House. I'm the hostess. Starting date. Let's say April 4th, 8 a.m. And then end date, April 7th. There you go. Then it automatically creates a link and a QR code. So then you have a QR code and a link that you can send your customers by text or email or messenger. Okay, anything like that. You can edit it here. You can email it out. You can phone it out. But all you have to do is click link. The link is copied and then you send it on. So obviously this is going to be up until April 7th. So you can get on your phone if you want to screenshot. It might be easier than on your computer. Or if you want a QR code, it's going to bring that up and you can screenshot that on your phone. So you can create it on your computer or on your phone. But then if you want to screenshot the QR code or the link, you can do that on your phone once it's created. Easy, right? Yeah. Any questions on that?
Where does the link take them?
The link will take them to that party link, which is your website. But so it'll be, all the orders will be on your website, but when they order, it'll actually be linked to an open house. It'll be linked to a hostess. It'll be linked to whoever. It'll say that that's part of it. So for example, you're having a spring open house and you've texted them that you're offering 20% off, or if they make a $50 purchase, they get, one of the deals or whatever, then you know that everybody that shopped in that link gets that deal. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Any questions? Was that new? Had you guys seen that before? The Shop My Party? Yeah, I think it's great for a lot of different things. Open houses, or even a virtual open house, or a Facebook Messenger group, or even spa suites, because then that way it categorizes who you've given a certain discount or promo to or something like that, and it categorizes them into a certain group, which I really like. So, okay, we're going to head on into April because I have quite a few things to share with you. As you guys know, because I've been very open with you about my last, I say 6 months, but it's really been a couple of years. Just really kind of getting my poop in a group. I'm like, okay, it is like 3 months till the end of the year, which seems crazy to me. But I was like, okay, I've got to get myself together. So I'm really excited about finishing up strong. We have crossed over 300,000, which is really exciting. We've already finished Unit Club for the year. So that's exciting. And obviously my goal is to get back into Cadillac. It's been a season and I'm grateful for that season. I don't really want to stay in this season. So I am figuring out all the things. And I know Renee wasn't on last week and a few of you guys weren't. So just to announce that I have started working for Kirk part-time. So I'm working in the Lamar office Wednesdays and Fridays. So that is taking up a little bit more of my time. I'm not quite as flexible on those days. And I am helping a lot. I'm doing a lot, I guess, as you can say. So I have really streamlined what I'm doing. And so obviously Tuesday nights is one night that I have set aside to be in person. And so all of my in-person events will be on Tuesdays. My facials will be in the afternoon if I have a one-on-one, and then parties or multiple people's will be on Tuesday nights. The other thing that we are doing is we're doing community nights. And this tomorrow night will be our very first community night, and we're joining Krista Erdman and her unit. So we'll have quite a few there. And we're going to serve dinner. Since this is the first time, we're going to serve dinner at 6. We are bringing everything, so you don't have to bring anything. In the future, these community nights will be $10. And let me explain the reason why. Because right now, we are on the verge of not being able to keep our Mary Kay studio in Springfield. We've lost quite a few key holders, and the directors, us 3 directors, are spending a lot of money to keep that open and running. And so we are trying to create a little extra money going into the studio and provide something extra for you guys. We don't want to charge a lot, but this one, obviously this Tuesday night is free, and we're offering dinner just because we want you to see what it's going to be like. Our next one is going to be April 22nd, and I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. But tomorrow night, we're going to talk about some of the things I'm talking about tonight. And then Krista will give some tips, and then I'll give some tips, and we'll just do fun and fellowship with each other as well. So that is tomorrow night. Please RSVP because I am cooking. So, and I'm in Kirksville right now, so I'm leaving at 5 in the morning to go home, and then I'll be putting dinner together. So I would love to know if you're coming. Also, if you're coming to the car party, just send me a quick text and say, hey, I'm coming here or there. So I'll make sure I have enough of everything. Okay. So then we're kicking that off, tomorrow night, and we are going to be promoting this 360-degree success. And what has happened, okay, this kind of goes back a few months, but let's see, probably January or February, me and about 20 other directors, we did recordings. Each of us did a recording, and we ended up with maybe 20 or 25 recordings. And the first thing that they did was about team building. Well, honestly, I just was in a place, and I knew that our unit was in a place that if I threw out this challenge, it was just not going to go anywhere. And I was scattered. And so I said, you know what? I really want to wait until we start with the other recordings first, which was put together in March. So in March, we put together 26 recordings. Each recording is a different director. The recordings are anywhere from 3 minutes to 10 minutes. And each recording is something different. Now, this month of April is actually what I wanted to start with, which is how to sell, how to close a facial, how to lead generate, how to service your customers, all of those things that has to do with customers and selling product. Okay. So I am really excited about this because phenomenal directors, 26 recordings. And so we're actually kicking it off tomorrow. And so that scan me right there, that QR code is actually, and I'll have a link to that I will post, but the link actually goes to the recording. There is a landing page. Actually, let me see if I can send it to myself and I can show you. Okay. Oh, actually,
You want me to share it in our unit?
say that name again.
Do you want me to share it in our unit Facebook page? Like I
Oh, share what?
this QR code?
Oh, I'm gonna post everything in there.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks though.
Yeah.
I will post it all in there because there's other things that I need to send. I just wanted to trying to figure out how here. I'll just open it on my phone and I'll stop sharing this for a second. Okay. Can you guys see me? Can you see my phone? Okay. I'm gonna make myself bigger. Okay. So there's a link. The link is going to take you to this. It's just a landing page. And then actually you're going to scroll up and each day will be a different picture. Now sometimes there's not a picture. There's me. So or if there's already been a picture, there might not be a picture. So there's like so many messages, there's so many resources. And actually, this is going to be a resource for our new consultants after we go through this challenge. So, I mean, I'm not kidding. There's so many resources from everything from selling, just selling the product, to being a brand ambassador, to motivation, to lead generating, to a scavenger hunt, to booking, how to get a yes. It's a numbers game, ABC leads. Take the emotion out of asking, fear of rejection. What is coaching? Why coach? How often should you coach? IPAs, Facebook Messenger parties, a facial versus party. What's the difference? The importance of product knowledge, discounts, give sparingly, how to get referrals, and then tons of resources like scripts and closing sheets and sales statistics, weekly accomplishment sheets. Like it is packed full of so many things. So this month, we're kicking off this 360-degree success with this challenge. Now, the challenge is not only faces, but it's also listening to the recordings. So you listen to each of the recordings, and I have 2 tracking sheets. I don't know why I just did that. So here is the face tracker. And then here's the training tracker. So training tracker is that you listened to the audio training and then you filled out the Google form. The Google form is just simply your name and what did you like most about what you heard, or what did you get from the training. It's just to know that you listened to it. That's all it is. Okay. And of course there's going to be prizes. So excuse me, that is what we are tracking this month. And what's exciting about the face tracker is that, as you can see here, you can attend virtual. Oh my goodness, I can't. I'm having struggles. Okay. A face to count is they attend either a virtual or an in-person event or a one-on-one appointment. They must be 18 or over, and they must try or buy products. So if you do a facial and they don't want to try anything, they just want to buy it, then that's fine, right? They either try it or they buy it. If they try it and they don't buy anything, it still counts. And you can count faces twice, their initial facial and their follow-up facial. That's my rules, as you guys know. So if you listen to each of the recordings and fill out the Google form, you earn a special gift, okay? 15 faces earns your seat for free at the community night, and 30 faces earns you a seat at the community night for free, plus a new summer product for free, okay? That's launched in May. So that is what is coming up tomorrow. And we're going to be talking a little bit more about that. Now, also, events in April. We already have been through May, but here is April. So maybe you are ready to do a spring open house. Maybe you're like, let's kick off summer. Like, what can I do, or what event or what theme could I use, right? I mean, look, April 11th is National Pet Day. Everybody has a pet. You could say, show me a picture of your pet and get, half off item. Probably not that extreme, 10%
Hey,
off your item or something like that.
hey, Jen,
Yeah.
I'm just seeing your 360 success page.
Oh,
Do
you
you
are?
have something else up?
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't know why this is not going away. Oh. Can you see that now? Celebrations and holidays?
I
Yeah.
can
Yes.
see it.
Okay. I can post this too. So you can see there's all kinds of events for April, and you can definitely take advantage of Administrative Professionals Day, Easter, National Stress Awareness Day. You can have a stress-free pampering night at your house. So there's so many things, so many things. Okay. And then, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Weird. My computer is weird. Okay, and then of course our spa suites. This is new for April. Okay. Oh, this says 8:30 Central Time. It's actually 7:30 Central Time. We've had a hard time getting our promo thing right. I don't know why they keep messing it up, but so for the month of April, now what we've been doing is, these are the 3 suites that we have available: 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 8:30 Eastern Time, every Thursday in the month of April. And one suite that we're gonna do is Lip Lounge. So they're gonna learn lip combos, types of lipstick and lip glosses, lip lining techniques, and satin lips. Our second suite is Sunkissed Suite, which is going to talk all about sunscreens, toning lotion, after sun gel, bronzer, CC cream for your legs, exfoliating your legs, all the things getting ready for summer. And then the Skin Luxe Lounge, which will be the Miracle Set, microdermabrasion, and charcoal mask, which will be a perfect suite for anyone who's never tried our skincare before. Then they can also get a sample and join us Monday for Miracle Monday. So these are our suites for April, and then in May they will change again. So every month they're changing, but this is a fantastic event to invite your customers, your current customers, inviting them in to hear more about products. They can come back every week. They can get entered into drawings. They get about 20 to 25 minutes of tutorial training of all these things, and they can come back each week. They also get to hear a little bit about the marketing plan, and then they get incentives for buying and for coming back. And then if they want to watch a video or whatever. So it is a really fun event, even for customers. And I am starting to invite people that I don't have as customers and getting their opinion. And that's been super fun also to get their opinion of that because they think it's a really, really fun event. Okay. Any questions on all that? I feel like I talked a lot.
So there's 3 different spa suites for the month. So if they were to actually come every week, they would
Yes.
they would repeat something.
If they
I
came
guess
all 4 weeks, but usually there's a week that
they
they can't
don't.
come to. We
Yeah.
are trying to find one more director that we can utilize to do a suite. So we're trying to get up to 4 suites so they can attend one each week. But we just haven't, we have another director that's joining us, but she doesn't have the capability of being able to do that. So, so we're looking
Gotcha.
for somebody else, but for right now we have the 3 suites.
And you're right. I mean, the likelihood that they would show up all 4 weeks is
Right.
okay. So
Yeah.
you
But
have a breakdown somewhere.
you can definitely do an incentive. Like if you come back and bring a friend, I'll give you a $10 gift card, or towards your order or whatever. Like you can give them some incentives and there's hardly any time in it. We're talking maybe 15 minutes of booking, 30 to 40 minutes of the event, and then maybe 10 minutes of follow-up. And you've done nothing but sit on the phone. Like it's not like you're going anywhere, you're not packing up product, you're sending CDS orders. Like it is the easiest way to work your business and get new people. Because it's just easy and we do everything for you. So I just think it's brilliant, especially for someone who's working their business on the go, someone who is wanting to gain a few more customers, wanting to service your current customers, and you can't get to them to talk about new products. This is a great way. The first month I invited all my customers and I had quite a few hop on and I got tons of orders. We're getting 100, 200, 300. One girl even bought $600 one night from Nikki Edgman. I am just like blown away, but that's what people are used to buying on Amazon where they haven't seen anything. In our era, it was all try before you buy, right? That was the whole thing. But the generation now is buying on Amazon. They're buying on tutorials. They're buying on QVC. Like that's what they do. So it's no longer you have to try before you buy. Like that's just not the way people do it anymore. That might still be the way you prefer, which is me for sure. And so it's a great way and it's still relevant, but it's not the only way anymore. And that's what we're finding out is we're not investing in any samples. We're not investing in time loading our cars. I am still doing that one night a week, but with my new schedule and traveling a lot with Kirk, this is a great way for me to continue working my business and adding new customers without it being a lot of time. And I would say most of you guys are working your businesses on the go or servicing current customers. And so this is a great way for that. So good question. Any more questions on that?
I'll message you privately because I don't want to take your time up.
Yeah, message me for sure.
Well,
Okay, let me take a picture. Everybody smile. I love you guys so much. Message me if you're coming tomorrow, car pickup or the pink MK Pink community night. If you are long distance and you want to join us on Zoom for the training portion tomorrow night, let me know because I can add you to that as well. All right, dear Jesus, thank you so much for a great night. Thank you for new month and new beginnings and just a few hours. I pray safety as everyone's traveling, and I'm just grateful for each of these women and who they stand for and what they stand for, Lord. And I just pray blessings on them and their life and their families and their businesses and all the endeavors that they're doing. And taking care of kids and parents and siblings and all the things, Lord. I know they have a million hats that they're wearing. And so I just pray that you take good care of them and you wrap your arms around them and let them know how much you love them. We love you, Lord. And I pray that we honor and serve you in all that we do. And I pray this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I love you all.